Hello, through Mandela, and welcome to your final lesson in Maths of the week. Today, we are going to continue to look at thirds. Our learning objective is, can I find a third? So, today, our learning objective is, can I find a third? In today's lesson, we will be recapping our learning from Year 2 so that we are able to find a third of a quantity. And remember, a quantity is an amount. We will also use our knowledge of division to explore finding a third. I'm going to read you our starter questions, then you are going to pause the video while you solve them. Question 1. Order the numbers from smallest to greatest. Question number 2. What is 10 more than 261? Question number 3. What number is the arrow pointing to? So you need to work out what our number line is going up in. And finally, question 4. How many minutes are in an hour? Pause your video now and have a go at answering the questions for me. Question number 1. If we put the numbers in order from smallest to greatest, first we would have 25 because 25 is the smallest number. Then we would have 52. After that, we would have 250. Finally, we would have 520 because 520 is the greatest number. Question number 2. What is 10 more than 261? Our answer is 271. Question number 3. What number is the arrow pointing in? It is pointing to 550. If you notice, the number line is going up in jumps of 50. Question number 4. How many minutes are in an hour? There are 60 minutes in an hour. Use the counters to make 3 equal groups. The first thing we need to do is count how many counters there are. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there are 12 counters all together. I'm going to write this here in my sentence. So there are 12 counters all together. 1/3 of 12, because we have 12 all together, is, and we've got to work that out. 12 is our whole number, and we've got to divide our counters into 3 equal groups. So I'm going to make 3 equal groups with my counter. So 1, 2, I'm going to put my third group up here, 3. I'm going to put another one here and another one here. I'm going to put another one in this group, and I'm sharing them equally because we've got to make sure that each group is equal. Remember, equal means having the same amount in each group. So, how many counters were in each group? If I count how many counters are in each group, we will find our answer. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1/3 of 12 is 4. I can also write this here. I'm going to start by writing 1/3, and I need my pen this time for this. So 1/3 of how many is how many? 1/3 of 12 is 4. So 1/3 of 12 is 4. Let's look at our next question. Rosie is organising her teddy bears. She donates 1/3 of them to charity. How many bears does she have left? So we need to divide Rose's bears into 3 equal groups. So the first thing we're going to do is count her bears. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we could write this as a division calculation, and we could write 9 divided by 3 equals. So 9 divided by 3 equals. And we know that the answer to 9 divided by 3 is 3. So I can draw around the teddy bears to make equal groups of 3. So here is one group. Here is my second group of 3 bears. And here is my third group of bears. So she is giving 1/3 of them to charity. So she is giving this group here to charity and keeping these 2 groups for herself. How many bears does she keep? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Rosie has 6 bears left. Can you work these out? You might want to use the part-whole model to help you. It's not a part-whole model, it's the bar model. And you need to find 1/3 of these numbers. So you are dividing the number by 3. You are sharing into 3 equal groups. If you need to draw pictures to help you, please do that. Pause your video and then we will look at our answers. So now let's check your answers. 1/3 of 9 is 3. It is the same as saying 9 divided by 3 equals 3. 1/3 of 15 is 5. It is the same as saying 15 divided by 5 is 5, sorry. 1/3 of 3 is 1. It is the same as saying 3 divided by 3, which gives us 1. 1/3 of 12 is 4. It is the same as saying 12 divided by 3 is 4. 1/3 of 18 is 6. It is the same as saying 18 divided by 3 is 6. 1/3 of 24 is 8. It is the same as saying 24 divided by 3 is 8. The astronaut has a piece of ribbon. He cuts it into 3 equal parts. 1/3 of the ribbon is 4 centimeters long. How long will the ribbon be? So let's have a look at our problem. So he cuts it into 3 equal parts. We know 1/3 of the ribbon is 4 centimeters long. How long will half the ribbon be? So the first thing we've got to do is work out how long the whole piece of ribbon is. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to divide it into 3 equal parts. 1, 2, 3. And we know that each part is 4 centimetres. So it kind of looks a little bit like a bar model. So we've got 4 centimetres, 4 centimetres, and 4 centimetres. That the whole piece of string is 16 centimetres. Now you need to work out how long half the ribbon is. So you need to work out half of 16. Pause your video and find half of 16 for me. Let's check our answer. So half the ribbon will be 6 centimetres. Did you notice that I added these incorrectly? 4 add 4 add 4 should be 12 centimetres. I hope you were able to spot that and correct that. So if our whole ribbon is 12 centimetres long, half the ribbon will be 6 centimetres because half of 12 is 6. Sometimes Miss Williams likes to put in a mistake just to make sure everybody is awake and is checking what I am doing. So please watch out for those when we come back to school. Now it's your turn. Choose between activity 1, activity 2 and activity 3. Then you could challenge yourself with the challenge questions. Activity 1. Find 1/3 of the ducks and complete the statement. You might want to draw pictures to help you. Question 2. Find 1/3 of the footballs and complete the statement. You might want to draw pictures. Activity 2. Use the pictures to complete the statement. Again, you might want to draw pictures to help you. Activity 3. Can you solve the problems? The blue astronaut makes 33 pancakes. He wants to share them equally between 3 friends. He says each friend will get 10 pancakes because 10 is 1/3 of 33. Is the astronaut correct? Explain your answer. For these, I would like you to draw some pictures to show me how you have found the answer, as well as explaining. B. The white astronaut makes 21 gingerbread men. She wants to share them equally between 3 friends. She says each friend will get 8 gingerbread men because 8 is 1/3 of 21. Is the astronaut correct? Explain your answer. And now for your challenges. Complete the comparison sentence to make it true. List the different possibilities. Dom says my total of 1/3 of 24 is more than 3 times 3. Is Dom correct? Explain your answer. Then create your own. Beth says I have 1/3 of 36 pounds. Ben says I have a half of 20 pounds. Who has the most? Explain how you know. Jess says to show 1/3, she needs to shade 3 rows. Is Jess correct? Prove by sharing. Remember to take a picture of your work and upload it onto Tapestry.